So, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. No ritual serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And it really is a 22-year catch-22 complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Again, no peace to Punjab, Bradford. And there was a man bundled into the back of a red van in Bradford in broad daylight. Again, Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. No beast to Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine, Norfolk Cubers, coppers. No Roy Wyan, white van man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer. Black wizard terrorist, is shooter. Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr Fixer, liar liar, pants on fire. No Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar Cougar, no ritual, serial killer here. So never a bad thing to mock the opposition, Norfolk Cubers, coppers. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, poison blue. Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover and a partner, not true detectives. Discalton Road assassins. And we haven't started exchanging missiles with Russia yet, but we're certainly all in range of war. Bio-warfare, cyber warfare. One big gas and oil war. The pumps could certainly run out. And it only takes 7 days for the UK to unravel into complete anarchy. So no mad monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. No Roy Whiten, white van man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, issue, and no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wankersons. Bridie Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. One very big mad monster, Porky Pie, serial killer lie. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, Dis, Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob, and all covering up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine, 666 on that one. And police surrounding my frame fixed Skoda at Hitcham, North Norfolk coast, 7 miles from Sandringham, calling for backup where I was staying in a disused beach hut. Nicely setting me up as the Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cav Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, really don't think so. And again, X marks the spot, Dis Norfolk, UK. There's a Jaguar come out there also, so no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar Cougar. Again, no Roy Wyan, white van man, Christian B. So they all want me boxed up, locked up, another Jaguar there. So no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar Cougar, no ritual, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And I did watch The Ritual Killer recently, Morgan Freeman. That was a very good watch by a witch doctor, ritual killer. Plenty of ritual killers in high places. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, 22 miles from here. Riding round in a blue Mondeo, Ipswich, 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And in Dis, Norfolk, UK, that one's got con on it because that is a big monster con. 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. That one's got number 7 on it. Another good film, number 7, Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Kevin Spacey, but no number 7, John Doe of this, serial killer here, I really don't think so. And Cruise on My Frame Fixed Tail in Dis Norwich Safewold, North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire in the Lake District. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murders, certainly not mine. 17-year-old sex trafficked girl, abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day, Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. And Andrew Tristan Tate have just been arrested in America for alleged crimes that took place the same time as the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate. He was head of Crown prosecution at the time, made that one disappear. 17 on that one, and nil. And that one's got limey on it, because that's all they really have is sip, zero, silch, nil, a whole lot of nothing. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. A no blitz limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. So the truth versus all the monster lies in Dis Norfolk, UK. Again, X marks the spot. All full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in Dis Norfolk, UK. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, certainly not mine. Castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates, all in the bag. Again, see Mary and AJ for details. John and Jerry. And again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, no Peter Cook Cambridge, blonde wig, black rapist mask, no O.J. Simpson, black Sandringham serial killer gloves in my backpack. So they nicely used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy, the scapegoat. And there is a plane over there, you might just be able to see it. So sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. So Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. So we've had an Andrew Tate lookalike in that one, and we had a Christian Tate lookalike in one of the black cars that went down earlier. Again, just been arrested for sex trafficking and rape charges. Alleged crimes that took place the same time as the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sandringham serial killer, 17 on that one. No mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23. Serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. So is sex trafficking, human hunting, royal blue murder, is that a crime? And Andrew and Epstein, trafficking women, young girls, children, boys and girls through royal estates and Buckingham Palace with royal clearance, never investigated. For members of the royal family, aristocracy, other so-called elite clients on the UK's Devil Island. So a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. And again, if someone can tell TikTok that the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, and a peaceful protest of innocence is not a crime and a violation. So many community strikes for really good videos, not just mine. Other people also exposing the truth, high crimes, murders, monster lies and cover-ups. So TikTok, complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes. Again, Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murders, certainly not mine. So over 70 million views on TikTok, 28 TikTok accounts burned down for exposing the truth. So a big collusion, collaboration between the corrupt powers to be and big tech social media. 7 Facebook accounts also burned down since the latest release of the Epstein files. Again for exposing high crimes, murders, monster lies and cover-ups. Facebook, complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes. And is it a crime to cover up sex trafficking, human hunting, royal blue murder, royal slandering, mistake killing fields? Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. So is that a crime? And have you set someone else up for the crime to get them done in or boxed up, locked up? Throw away the key in a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination, sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell. Is that also a crime? And that one's got fun on it. So some people do like to play games, have their fun, see if they can set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And Andrew Loney, who's a very big UK author, has written much about Prince Andrew, the Epstein files and the royal family. Also mentioned another young girl who was murdered that did involve Andrew and Epstein, Frogmore Cottage. Again, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Coburn Gotha, Windsor SS. And again, TikTok, burning down the truth. And that one's got nil on it, as always. That's all they really do have is SIP 0 silch nil. Whole lot of nothing. Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, so certainly will pay to make you disappear. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. Word that came off the royal slandering mistake killing fields, loud and clear. Frames and fixers switches, one big monster switch. Monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. So, as always, no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, is shooter. That one's got number 10 and Limey on it. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. No Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sandringham serial killer. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So have you a complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes? Is that a crime? And is there one rule for one and one rule for another? Again, Andrew Christian Tate arrested and they want to extradite them to the UK. Christian B, Christian Brunacher, been released from prison in Germany not too long ago. They want to extradite Christian Brunacher to the UK to charge him with the murder of Madeleine McCann. Case has been going on for over 19 years now. What's the anniversary? 11 weeks ago, the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find. September blue murder, certainly not mine. So Andrew Loney mentioned the murder of another young girl at Frogmore Cottage. Did involve Andrew and Epstein. Another young girl who was murdered in a satanic ritual, now being investigated by Surrey police. Also involved Andrew and some very unsavoury characters. This is Andrew Loney, not me. Lauren the Insider. So again, no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, no Ritual, serial killer here. 2 other young girls who were forced into rough sex and then murdered, buried on a golf course, also exposed in the Epstein files. And Pizzagate was not a conspiracy. Pizzagate was true. They do eat more than pizza. And they do drink more than wine, adrenochrome. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, 17 on that one. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host Plainclothes Lover, not True Detective. So 7 Facebook accounts burned down for sharing those Andrew Loney videos on Facebook. A guy who has done a lot of research into Andrew, the Epstein files, and the royal family. So no Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cav Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, and the one on the trailer had lie on it. So one big monster lie in Dis Norfolk, UK. Again, no Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, no Woolly Hat, Purple Guy, serial killer here. And again, 23 on that one. And that is a very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23, and a very good crime drama, The Suspect. But as always, no number 10 on that one. No Mad, Deranged, Insane, Demon Possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host Plainclothes Lover. And her partner, not True Detectives, 21 on that one. And that one's got gaff on it and bluff, because that is one big monster gaff, epic fail. One big porky pie, serial killer lie. One big monster bluff, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge. It's the local mafia, it's the local mob. So Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunting Pie. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, 22 on that one. And that's another Jaguar. So really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Again, they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus during the rains in Dis recently, but no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar. No Ritual, serial killer here. Again, no Mad Monster here. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No host for the beast here. 007 on that one. Very good film. Pledged Jack Nicholson. Where a giant of a man called the Wizard riding round in a black Volvo estate, abducting children and young girls. So no Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist issue. I really don't think so. So Facebook, burning down the truth. TikTok, also burning down the truth. Complicit in high crimes. Covering up high crimes. And it has been exposed on TikTok also, how the TikTok app has been heavily used also in human trafficking. And that one's got bluff on it. Again, always good to follow your golden compass. So one big assassin in this, riding round in a black Ford Focus, so you really can see Paul and Sarah, this Waterfront Inn, this Greyhound. This Saracen's Head, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo. It's the local Nazis. Everyone's drunk from that poison, Charles. So no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian V. Again, you can see Paul and Sarah for details. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. All their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats in Dis Norfolk, UK. And that one's got wife on it, so you really can see my ex-wife. Shay Fraternal, Fire in Burston, Big Police Council, Dr. Hume Collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer. Liar Liar, Pants on Fire, again no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham Serial Killer here. Can see Discalton Road Assassins for details. Again, two will smoke us, certainly will smoke you, do anyone's dirty work. And a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis Norfolk, UK. All delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the big super spreader carriers, only have infected everyone apart from me. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon. Hiss High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Simon Bailey Don't Cry. His blonde host Plain Clothes Lover, not True Detective. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. So, Nomad Monster, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. Hello there, you're right. So, really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. Again, you can see Discalton Road Assassins for details. Again, Dis Norfolk, UK is only a tin pot market town. I have heard all their monster lies. I do know exactly how they've set me up. I know who, I know how, I know where, I know when, and I know why. And again, there really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. Cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis, Norwich, Safewold, North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. See Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host Plain Clothes Lover. Excuse me. Can see King Charles, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny, Queen Witch. Now they can make a princess disappear. They can certainly make a nobody like me disappear. Certainly will make you the Wicker Man in Dis Norfolk, UK, Mason SS 666 mob. Druid Hive and the Dis Wicker Basket woven together with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Forged in hell. So innocent men, do you have to run, fly, go, disappear? Follow your golden compass. Again, all in the bag in Dis Norfolk, UK. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. And all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. So Nomad Monster, serial killer here. That one's got a hut, no nut in a Hitchin beach hut, 7 miles from Sandringham. 7 twos on that one. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. And all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day find. September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. So you do have to follow your golden compass, for you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. So will you escape in time? Will you get out alive? 85 seconds to midnight. Time is running out. So Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, and there are 22 Freemasons on trial in France at the moment. Again, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid hosts, Red Dragons, for murder and assassinations, run and hit squads. No different to what is going on in Dis, past and present. They will pay to make you disappear. That one's got number 10 on it. You can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. And again, Keir Starmer covered up the murder on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, who was head of Crown prosecution at the time. Also covered up Jimmy Savile, the most prolific, horrific paedophile on the UK's Devil Island, 666 on that one. So one big 666 monster fix in Dis Norfolk, UK. Again, all to cover up a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. Certainly not mine. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak know-alls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. So certainly is the one. I'll just see what this one is, because sometimes I just shut down and something classic comes along that fits right into the story. Again, Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. And again, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, that one's got 23 on it also. Can see Abel's Dis Taxis, Dis Skelton Road Assassins. You do get free monster lies with every fare. So again, Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon, his High Royal Blue Crime. New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, that one had egg on it. So they certainly have got plenty of egg on all their geriatric faces. See Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective for details. But that is the name of the game. Set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, and certainly no Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, no Woolly Hat, Purple Guy, Serial Killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, I really don't think so. And that one's got war on it, certainly is a big war. You can take a very big hit. And we're all in this war of the worlds, good versus evil, light versus darkness. The Lord Jesus Christ, Joshua, Yahweh, our Heavenly Father. The kingdom of darkness, Satan and the fallen, certainly have come down with great wrath, woe unto the earth. Knowing their time is short, seeking those who they can devour, feast upon, eternally trap and enslave. So, no mad monster, serial killer here, all in the bag in Dis Norfolk, UK. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plain clothes lover and her partner, not true detectives. So, certainly is the one. Anyhow, God bless. Take care. 17 on that one. Prince Harry look-alike. So his High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. That one had Sam and 17 on it. No Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here, I really don't think so. One a big monster con, one big monster bluff in Dis Norfolk, UK. Again, no Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, no Woolly Hat, Purple Guy. No Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins. Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, again certainly wasn't me. Another Andrew Tate look-alike in that one. So they have been arrested for alleged crimes that took place the same time as the murder on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. Sex trafficking, human hunting, Royal Blue Murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Anyhow, God bless. Take care.